How's everybody doing? Welcome to another LSPDFR tutorial. It has been a long time since I've done one of these because I haven't had my game running, but I'm currently doing a new install and something caught my eye that I've been wanting to fix from the first time I saw it, and I couldn't quite figure out how to do it, so I started pushing some numbers and messing around with stuff, and it worked. So I'm going to show you guys how to do it too. I'm going to show you how to take your police menu from this to this right now. All right, so what we're going to want to do, this is going to be quick and painless. First of all, I want to say thank you guys all for supporting the channel. Love each and every one of you guys. And if you're new to the channel, maybe check it out and hit that little subscribe button. But anyways, we're going to get into the tutorial right now. Go ahead and open up your GTA main directory. Boom, there we go. GTA main directory, wherever you have yours installed. You're going to go to your, by the way, you got to have the police menu installed in this for it to work. So you got to go into plugins. LSPDFR. You're going to see right here your police menu configuration file. Go ahead and open that bad boy up in Notepad. You're going to see all these right here underneath settings. This is what I changed to my personal settings. Right here where it says, oh, and by the way, what you want to do, let me close this out, is take this, click on it, highlight it like that, hit left Control C, go to your desktop, hit left Control V, and you'll see right there it just popped up. That is an original copy, so if anything happens to this, you can just drop that back in there and you'll have your original copy back in there and it'll fix any problems. But I have not found anything wrong with this, and I'm going to explain a couple things to you real quickly here. Skip court date. If you hate that annoying phone call that starts every time you start your game, that the guy calls and says, hey, don't forget you got court, you don't want that, simply change that to true and you don't have to worry about that one. Full screen, this is where we're going to change a little thing. So even though we changed this to false, what I'm going to do, I'll explain to you something in the game. Okay, this right here is the current settings for what loads when you click default or when you click the menu in the game, how it takes up your full screen. I found out that even changing this don't change anything in the game but for the full screen, but I change it anyways just because I thought it would, but just do it. All right, so what we're going to do here on the menu X4, we're going to change that to an 8. On menu Y, we're going to go from 3.5 to 5.0. The width, mine, I'll show you in the game, is each 4 and 4. If you want yours a little bigger, you go 5 and 5, or a little smaller than what I have in the game, you go 3 and 3. Dynamic background, I leave true. Custom background, I leave false. Pause in-game computer. So you remember when you used CompuLite and you would go in and go to the computer, it frees the game behind you, and just to make it a little more realistic, when you got other units responding and stuff like that, you make sure the game don't freeze. So if you want to make sure your game don't pause when you're, or freeze or pause when you go into the menu, change this to false. And then right here, this is something that I've had an issue with. When you go in and the menu, or it loads in the computer that you see in the front of your car, mine always comes in with the top of the computer hanging out the window and stuff like that. And I went in and readjusted the position of the computer. And I don't know if where I positioned it interfered with the design of the car or stuff with the car, but every time it would crash the game. So what I do is go right here and change this to a capital F-A-L-S-E, false, then hit save, come up here, hit file, save, and I will see you guys in the game now. All right, so we are back in the game and on duty now, so I will pull up the police menu. You remember how when you pull it up in game originally, it takes up the whole screen, the game freezes and everything behind you. So with those settings we just changed, now you hit the Control N to bring up the menu, and there it is. Now here's the thing I wanted to tell you about. Remember how I changed the full screen to false and it didn't change anything? So it's still recognizing this computer here as full screen. So if you see, that's as far as my mouse will go. That's as far up as it'll go. So that's actually my screen. So if you go in here, well, we don't need to take our stuff off the camera, the toolbox menu. But if you go into the police computer, oh, well, he's looking at it, never mind. There it is. There's our police computer now. We got our database, got our vehicle database, notepad, call information, everything's right there. And if you notice, well, let me pull that up again. If you notice, the game does not pause behind us when we do that. We'll give it a minute to load up. There we go. And the game's going behind you. You can do your police work, and if anything happens, it's like when you would pause CompuLight and you didn't want it to. So if you got units responding behind you, waiting for them coming up while you're looking at stuff, they're still going to be coming up. You're not going to have to wait for it, get out of it and wait for them to come in. They're still going to be showing up for you right then. But that right there is how to resize your police menu. So if you guys like the video, go ahead and hit that like button for me. Leave a comment down below. Like I say, I will be doing a lot more tutorials, not only on this, but also other games that I play, so keep your eyes out for them. Maybe check out the channel, like I said, and if you like what you see, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. Help push us to the 1,000 mark. You might be the 1,000th sub, maybe not, I don't know. But anyways, appreciate all you guys coming and checking it out. Hope you guys have a fantastic week. Keep on policing like everybody else. Be safe out there, and see you on the next one.